You know, living up here in Tahoe, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You know, you got beautiful trees, the lake, obviously, how gorgeous it is, and stuff like that. And then people are like, hey Jay, how come you don't ever like do any videos of Tahoe and stuff like that? Seems like a beautiful place. And it is. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason why I don't make any videos about Tahoe and stuff is because I don't want people coming up here. It's overcrowded as it is in the summer. It's become Disneyland with trees. If you go online and you look up Lake Tahoe trash, or like YouTube or Google or any of that stuff, the amount of garbage that people leave up here, especially on like 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend, stuff like that, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I was thinking that we need a break from the tourists. If we could just shut Lake Tahoe down for a year and just do nothing but like a big cleanup operation, get all the trash off the beaches and clean up the lake and stuff like that, and then the forest up here, it'd be really good. And it got me thinking about, like, you know how Hollywood's kind of running out of ideas and not a lot of good movies and stuff like that. I was thinking they could do a really good remake, or reboot rather, of Friday the 13th. And you're probably thinking, oh, come on, that's been beaten to death. Well, hear me out. Well, you got like the League to Save Lake Tahoe, Keep Tahoe Blue, you know, these organizations that try and, you know, keep the lake pretty and natural and all that stuff. You get that, a group like that. You make up a fictitious group that's kind of based on that stuff. You know, and then you got some elders from like the Washoe tribe and stuff like that. Everybody's had it with the tourists and the garbage, and they don't get it. You know, leave the place the way you find it. You do that, you know, that's the premise, right? And so this organization with these elders, they decide to go to Crystal Lake. They dig up Jason Voorhees and they bring him up here to Lake Tahoe, and they do some kind of ritual, some mumbo jumbo, what have you, you know. And next thing you know, Jason Voorhees is at Lake Tahoe, and he's killing the tourists. It almost makes him the good guy in a way. But here's where things kind of go wrong, right? So, you know, the League to Save Lake Tahoe, whatever, you know, the fictitious group that we have here that we're talking about, they realize that Jason's out of control, and he's killing way more people than that they anticipated. And some of them may not have deserved it. Maybe they all do. I don't know. But it kind of puts a different spin on it, where Jason Voorhees is you're kind of rooting for him in a way. But it gets out of control, and like the murders are just all over the place. You know, but make it suspenseful, you know, not so jump scary and stuff like that. Definitely have some naked chicks in it. You know, that's kind of a Friday 13th tradition, I guess. But I mean, just look at this, dude. Look at all this traffic. And this isn't even bad. This isn't even bad. Get you a little view of the lake here. I'm on my way to work, and I'm just having a bad freaking morning. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's my problem, guys. I'm just venting, you know, and I apologize for it. But yeah, I'm thinking a reboot of the Friday the 13th series, movie series could be good. There's your premise right there. There's your premise, but kind of make it Lovecraftian a little bit. I mean, look at this lake. You can have some like a deep ones element, you know, where kayakers that just kind of throw their fucking Fiji water bottles over the side and shit, and they get yanked down into the abyss. This is the second deepest lake in the country. So you can kind of, or maybe just do something like that. Call it the deep ones, you know? And all these people that party on their boats and shit and just dump garbage over the side. They end up getting yanked under and never seen up again. I got that idea from a news thing that came out a few years ago. There was some guy, young dude, he posted a selfie of him and his kayak out at a Sand Harbor. And he posted that picture saying, I'm going across Lake Tahoe today in his kayak. Lake Tahoe is a lot bigger than most people think. And they never did find the guy. They found his kayak a couple weeks later, but not him. And believe it or not, that stuff kind of happens. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. And with how deep the lake is, and with the altitude and the pressure and the temperature of the lake, the bodies in the lake don't go to the bottom. They just kind of become stationary at a certain depth. Like they're just kind of floating in the air, you know, just kind of just there. So it's kind of creepy. Jacques Cousteau, years ago, I think he took a submarine, tried to get to the bottom of the lake or whatever, and all of that. And when he came back up, people asked him, well, what'd you see down there? And his response was this: the world is not ready for what lies beneath the depths of Lake Tahoe. In the depths of Lake Tahoe, the world's not ready for that. It's a bit cryptic. You know, did he find anything, or did he see a bunch of bodies and stuff? And you gotta remember too, the mafia was up here too. A lot. So I'm sure there's some people floating around with cement shoes down here. There's a lot of creepy, ominous history about this place. But again, the traffic right now is not bad. We're actually moving, but it's taken me 3 hours to get like 5 miles. To get from like state line to the Y, that took me 3 hours one day. It was just so bad. And now I know that they're changing things, like in Sand Harbor and stuff. They're gonna make it like reservation only, pay to park everywhere and stuff like that. And some people would say that's BS. My taxes pay for access to get into these parks and stuff. And I get that argument. I really do. But I kind of think, if anything, it's trying to discourage people from coming up here. It costs too much money. That's a good river to go floating down. Who knows where that money's being spent either. Is it being spent to clean up the lake and stuff like that? I kind of doubt it. It probably goes in the pockets of our lovely politicians and stuff like that. And the thing is that a lot of the people that clean up the lake after the 4th of July and stuff like that, those people are volunteers. They live here. They just come up here to do it. They're not paid. So where's all this money going to? You know, to clean up the lake and stuff like that. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of my videos are kind of comedic and funny and stuff like that, which is good. I think it kind of makes the world a better place. But I'm freaking sick of these damn tourists. Get out of here. Go home. If you're coming up from the Bay Area, go to the ocean, go to the beach. Don't come here. We're full. We're full. There's too many people up here. Too many people up here. Well, I'm at the Y. I'm gonna head towards Emerald Bay. Guys, we're making good time. We're making really good time. Anybody coming? Nobody's coming. There's Bevmo. That used to be my home away from home. Anyways, well, guys, I'm out of traffic. I'm getting getting close here. So anyways, let me know what you think about that Friday the 13th reboot. If it actually has some legs to stand on. If it's something that Hollywood can use. If you're watching this video, if you're in that business, there you go. I just gave you an idea for a reboot of Friday the 13th that hasn't been done before. And yes, bring Jason Voorhees up here. He needs to kill these tourists. This is my home, damn it. And there's trash and people everywhere. All right, high fives and boners. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps my small channel grow. All right, high fives and boners. I'll catch you guys, ladies. See ya.